Do you ever get the feeling that your ex maybe wants you to reach out to them? Maybe they posted some sad song lyrics on Instagram, maybe they liked a couple of your photos, or maybe it's just a feeling in your gut. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you for sure how you can find out whether they want to reach out to you and exactly what you need to do about it. Hey YouTube, Brad Browning here, and of course I've been called the Ex-Back Expert because I've helped thousands of people around the world get a second chance with your ex. So if you're looking to make your ex come crawling back to you, please subscribe to my channel here on YouTube right now for a brand new free advice video every single week. So let's dive into it. Does your ex want you to reach out to them? Now obviously I can't be 100% sure here, but I can say that in most, if not all situations, the answer is actually yes, they do. Your ex does want you to contact them. But just because they want you to, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should reach out to them. In fact, in most cases, you should actually not reach out to your ex, regardless of the hints that they're dropping. And let me quickly explain. So let's talk for a second about why your ex wants you to reach out to them. First, they're sad and upset after the breakup, and they take any kind of consolation at this point. So put more bluntly, your ex wants you to reach out to them because it would stroke their ego. Secondly, they feel guilty for ending things and they want you to reach out to them and remove their guilt and make them feel okay. Thirdly, it always feels good to be pursued, even by an ex, and even if you don't want them back, because it makes you feel desirable. Now, the fact that they want you to contact them doesn't mean that they actually want you back or that contacting them right now will actually improve your chances in any meaningful way. In fact, it's more likely to actually hurt your chances at this point. Now, this is a surprise to a lot of people, but in my experience, it really is the truth. While I'm sure you do whatever you could to make your ex feel better, after all, this is someone that you care about, it's actually in your best interests that they feel as bad as possible after the breakup. Because the worse they feel, the more quickly they're going to realize that breaking up with you was the wrong decision. But if that's the case, then how can you tell if you actually do have a shot with your ex? Well, my best advice for you is to head over to breakupbrad.com/quiz right now and take my free quiz. It takes only 5 minutes to complete, it's totally confidential, and it'll give you a better sense of your chances than what you need to do moving forward. So take that quiz and you'll receive a score out of 100 on how likely it is that your ex wants you back. And this number will determine what strategy is going to be best for you moving forward, so it's essential if you want your ex back. Again, you can take the quiz for free after this video at breakupbrad.com/quiz. Now, I know that you're hurting right now, but I hate to say this, but chances are your ex is feeling even worse and more confused than you are. So here's some of what your ex is feeling after a breakup. A slight sense of relief that the relationship is over, sadness that they couldn't make the relationship work, guilt for hurting you, shame for running from their problems instead of facing them head on, uncertainty, they're worried that they made the wrong choice, fear that they're going to be alone forever, and an overwhelming sense of loss. Now, is it any wonder that they're confused by all of this? So reaching out to them right now would help reassure them and calm them down. But these feelings, they're actually key to winning your ex back. They may miss you a lot right now, but they could miss you even more. And they will after 30 days of no contact. So if you've seen any of my videos in the past, you probably already know all about no contact. If not, check out the suggested videos on the right here and the bottom of the page for more details. In essence, no contact is a period of at least 30 days following your breakup when you don't contact your ex at all. You focus on yourself, your own goals, and just living your best life. For most people, that can feel like an eternity, but there is a reason why it takes a full 30 days. And that's because it's approximately 30 days after the breakup that your ex's feelings of missing you are going to hit their peak. And at the same time, it also takes around 30 days for the negativity of the breakup to fade from their mind. So it's these two factors that make the 30-day mark the perfect time for you to reach out to them. And at that point, that's when they're going to feel like they've made a mistake. That's when they'll be afraid that they're going to lose you forever. And that's, of course, when they'll be motivated to take you back. Yes, believe it or not, no contact accomplishes all of that and even more. It's amazing how simply by ignoring your ex and moving on with your life that you can completely reshape their mindset around the breakup. I mean, we really always want what we can't have, right? So basically, your ex does want you to contact them right now. They might even be desperate, checking their phone, hoping that you'll reach out to them just to hear your voice for even 1 second. And if you are watching this video, then I'm guessing you probably feel the exact same way. You're both hurting, you're both in pain, and I'm sure you're both pretty upset over how things went down. Keeping all that in mind, that doesn't mean that reaching out to them right now is a good idea. Because, as I've said, they'll want you back even more if you maintain no contact for the full 30 days. But what if your ex is dropping hints? Does this change anything? Well, when clients come to me with this kind of problem, they usually point to the following signs. 1, their ex likes their photo or comments on their social media posts. Their ex drops their name with mutual friends asking about them or what they're up to. Their ex posts a picture of a place that they used to go together, or their ex posts lyrics to, their song. And again, you might be surprised by my response, because the truth is these are signs that your ex is thinking about you and probably does want you to reach out to them. But that's still not the right move for you at this moment. If it hasn't yet been 30 days of no contact, then in most situations, reaching out to them is a bad idea. Even though it will offer some short-term positive feelings for both you and your ex, in the long run, it won't make your reconciliation any more likely for all the reasons that I've already talked about. And more than that, it's about the dynamic that you've created with your ex. When your ex decided to break up with you, it created a new dynamic that is now dominating your relationship. You're now the person who got dumped, and they're now the dumper, the person who rejected you. And the power has shifted from being mostly equal, give or take, to completely one-sided. Your ex has taken all the power by dumping you. Now, this dynamic is something that you haven't seen in action yet because chances are you haven't spent a lot of time with your ex since the breakup, but it's there and it's profoundly influencing how they see you and how you see them. So if you were to reach out to your ex right now, you'd kind of just be playing into that dynamic. You've been rejected and now you're the one pursuing them, giving them even more power and even more of your desire and your love, and really getting nothing in return. So this will just emphasize this dynamic further and make them even more certain that they're the one who's desirable and you're the one who's not. Now, I know this all sounds harsh, and it is, but it's all happening at a subconscious level that neither of you are even aware of. So really, that's why you need to be strong right now, because they know that dropping hints isn't going to be enough. If you ignore those hints, you're going to begin to shift the dynamic back into your favor. And as always, the best way to do that, of course, is through a period of no contact for 30 days following the breakup. Maintain radio silence, work on yourself, check out my X Factor program over at breakupbrad.com, and before you know it, your ex will be the one reaching out to you, trying to give things another shot. Now, if you struggle with no contact, you're probably feeling unmotivated. You're afraid that after a few more days of this, you just might crack and reach out to your ex, regardless of your good intentions. Well, I have an alternative for you. Sign up for my email coaching service instead over at breakupbrad.com/coaching. I offer one-on-one customized advice to help you through every aspect of no contact. And once you sign up, I'll be able to help you out, reassure you that you're on the right track, and we'll talk strategy whenever you need it. Many of my clients find this support invaluable, and that's why they keep on coming to me for help when everything seems hopeless. So just go to breakupbrad.com/coaching to see my availability and learn more. Now, in that same vein, a lot of my clients say that they're afraid to ignore their ex's hints. They're worried that this is their only chance with their ex. Now, really, I usually think the opposite is actually the truth. It's actually by ignoring those hints that you're going to make your ex feel a deep and profound fear. And when they see that their little breadcrumbs don't make you suddenly call them or text them, hoping to reconcile, they'll be afraid that they missed their chance with you. They'll be afraid that they've lost their chance with you forever. And it's this powerful feeling of loss and defeat that's going to help bring that equality back into the relationship and eventually make them pursue you and try to win you back. Now, that said, there is a very specific situation where you should take your ex's hints and reach out to them. And that is if they start dropping hints and you're already basically at the end of your no contact period. But I would also say that this is the time to contact your ex regardless. So the fact that they're dropping some hints doesn't really change my advice here. It just means that perhaps your ex is going to be even more receptive to your advances. So say it's been, 28 days or 35 days, and your ex suddenly likes a couple of your photos on Instagram. Well, this is a great indicator that now is probably the time to reach out and begin the re-attraction process. It's always best practice to wait at least a few hours or even a full day between them dropping a hint and you sending the first text, because really you don't want to seem like you immediately rush to contact them, because that, of course, can be a bit of a turnoff. So just play it cool. Really, my best advice when it comes to this first message is to have a good, solid reason to be reaching out to them. Do not, I repeat, do not just say, hey, or what's up, or I miss you. Because texts like this don't really make any sort of impression, and there's a pretty good chance that your ex will just ignore them. So instead, think of a good reason to contact them, whether it be to ask for some information or even just to ask for a favor. I always recommend including a question in your message because this gives them something to respond to. Of course, if your ex is already pining for you to reach out, then that isn't quite as important, but it is better to be safe than risk scaring them off if they're not quite sold on the idea of taking you back just yet. All right, that just about does it for this one. Thanks for watching. Again, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. It is super helpful and it lets me know which of my videos that you connect with. And before I go, I just want to quickly summarize what we've talked about here to avoid any confusion. So first, yes, your ex most likely does want you to contact him or her, but not because they want you back. They really just are looking for some kind of relief for the bad feelings they have right now. And that's why you need to ignore these hints and stay strong and maintain no contact for at least 30 days. This period maximizes your chances with your ex in the future. And if you need support, don't be afraid to sign up for my coaching, and I'll help you get through this difficult time. Again, you can find all the details at breakupbrad.com/coaching. Thanks so much for watching to the end, everyone. I will see you again in the next video.